What is up, guys? W9 here, and today we are here at Charlotte Motor Speedway for the running of the Sprint All-Star Race. So last week we were at Darlington, where I picked up my 4th win of the season. So that ties Jimmy Johnson for the most wins this season, and I now have the points lead because of that. Anyway, I'm on the pole for this All-Star race. We're running 18 laps here, so hopefully I can make the right adjustments throughout all of this. So out of qualifying, the cars that I found that entered this race, because there are 15 cars in qualifying, but there's 17 cars in the race. So at first I was on the pole for this race. Matt Kent is starting second, Dale Jr. starting third, and Tony Stewart starting fourth. I said 18 laps. The two cars that I saw in here that were in the qualifying, I think, are Kyle Busch and Sam Hornish. I believe that's who. The green flag is in the air. We are underway in the All-Star race. Charlotte in this game is really sketchy because, as I scraped the wall there, because the setups are really loose here. And then the way the corners dip and turns into turn 2 and turn 4, right there, in turn 2, and then before turn 4 can actually damage your car if you run over those with low air pressure. Like there, car bottoms out, damages the engine just a little bit. Oh, I hit that wall hard. It doesn't matter, after this segment I'm pitting anyway. I like the way the car is handling. I believe this is the end of the first segment here. Is it? No, after next lap. After this lap. Let's see, so this car gets loose after a few laps, which is fine, because for the final segment, it's not like that really matters much. And part of it is also because the car is damaged. So I'm going to pick up the win and the pole position for the final segment. So I don't have to worry about the rest of the 3 segments, because I already have the pole now. So Matt Kent is second, Tony Stewart third, Dale Jr. fourth, and Greg Biffle rounds out your top 5 after the first segment. As I said before, I'm going to pit no matter what. Not that much damage on my car. Wedge is fine. Grill tapes, 64, rubber, fuel, disc splash, repair, yes. I gotta repair my car after every round, or else this is gonna fall off. And partially because I damaged my right front. Alright, so Matt Kenseth will be your leader. And let's see if you can hold on to win the segment. It's funny, the practice runs I did, I had caused a big one on the second lap because I tried to block someone and he just ran me over coming out of 2. That was close. And then in the second run I did, I just absolutely dumped in turn 4, coming to the end of the 4th segment, which is really dumb. Yep, I saw it was going to come up. Handling wise, there's nothing wrong with my car. It's just that trying to make calculated, safe moves. Look out, Hornish. Caution's out. I'm going to be 8th at the end of this round, which is fine. I don't really care. So Matt Kenseth is the winner of the second segment. Oh, sorry about that. Dan Jr. second, Casey Kane third, Jimmy Johnson. So all those Hendrick cars right there. Greg Biffle rounds out your top 5. And where is Jeff Gordon? Jeff Gordon is 7th. So all the Hendrick cars are in the top 7. Well, I didn't think I'd get control back of my car. It doesn't matter because I'm pitting anyway because I'm repairing damage to my engine. Which I was going to do that whether I had hit that wall or not. Then 4 tires, repair, yes. Fuel, splash. Grill tape is fine. Track bar, I think, is fine. I don't really want to lower it anymore.
Let's go to work, boys. Here we go.
But I might after the next segment. Well, yeah, I'll lower it by 1 for the 4th segment. And then, if it's no good, then I'll change it back before the final round. That's okay. So Casey Kane will now be in second place. Over half the field pit, looks like. Almost half the field. And Greg Biffle starting third. He has the best chance because he's on the inside. Has the best chance to win this segment.
That's it. Just take it nice and easy. There's absolutely no pressure on you now until the final round. Just keep doing what you're doing.
I like how supportive your crew chief is of you in this game. No, you don't, Junior. I'm going to get out of the gas early because I know they're going to slow down. Tony Stewart, whoa, watch out, man. And now you just hit the wall, and I sent him back into the outside wall, so that's what you get. I don't know, maybe he wasn't happy after Darlington, because we did get together, and I I sent him into the outside wall at Darlington and ruined his day. And then he wrecked again at the end of the race, which wasn't nowhere near my fault. Because he just wrecked by himself at the 83. While I was battling for 4th place. Alright, I took 7 from Jeff Gordon. Not sure who's in 2nd at the moment, but I would assume it's Greg Biffle because Casey Kane is in 5th. Whoa, car got loose there. Alright, I'm going to lower the track bar. Again. I'm going to lower it by 2, actually. If it's too tight, I'll raise it up by 1. Alright, there's 1 lap to go in this segment. Matt Kenseth is still leading. And coming out of turn number 4, Matt Kenseth's going to win segment number 3, and it looks like Greg Biffle is going to be the one who finishes second with the 3rd spot, or the 3rd starting spot in the last round. Yep, it was Greg Biffle, Kyle Busch 3rd, Martin Truex Jr. in 4th, and Casey Kane, as you saw, rounds out the top 5. Alright. Alright, I'm going to make those adjustments now. It's not surprising that Greg Biffle comes in. He now locked up a spot. Alright, approaching the 4th segment. Alright, wedge is fine. Do 4 tires again. Repair, yes. Fuel, splash. Track bar, 1, 2. I'm scared with that track bar adjustment, but we'll see what happens. If anything, I'll just switch it back to 5.1.
Alright, let's make it count, boys. Be ready. Be ready.
I like how good the recording looks. It looks much better than the other one. It's a different phone. Alright, let's see. So Martin Truex Jr. will be second, Dale Jr. starting 3rd, so Dale Jr. is probably going to get the last starting spot here. Sorry about that.
Way to go, boys. Nice pit stop. Okay, time to push that pace down, buddy. Stay focused.
Alright, let's see how that track bar adjustment goes.
You already have your spot on the grid secure, so just keep the car in one piece.
Well, a few pieces have already fallen off.
One down low. Underneath. Good high. Okay, nice and smooth. Nice and smooth.
Damn, Tony Stewart.
Hard inside your door. Okay, top 10. Chase it down. Let's go.
No, I'm going to let Mark go. Yeah, because you guys on the outside are hitting the brakes. Yikes, that was freaking close. I almost wrecked myself. Mark came out the block. I'm going to take the inside here. Oh my goodness. You saw how his car jumped? Tony's car, oh my god, Greg Biffle. Freaking murdered that wall. But did you see how Tony Stewart's car jumped when I hit him? Like, the car didn't just bounce. It literally jumped in the air. But geez, Greg Biffle. How hard did he hit that wall, though? Alright, there's 1 lap to go in this segment. Matt Kenseth is still leading, and it appears Dale Jr. is second. Or at least I think he is. I don't know who that is there in 3rd. It doesn't seem like it's Truex, so that might be Dale Jr. That's Clint Boyer. Coming to the end of the final segment. The end of the 4th segment, my bad. Matt Kenseth's going to win, and I'm gonna finish 6th, but I don't know who got the final spot. It was Dale Jr. I didn't realize Truex pit. Yeah, I didn't realize he pit. Alright. I think it's when I said caution, first game I check it. I can take as long as I want on this pit stop. Alright, I really like the adjustments. Car is fast. Oh no. Repair, yes. Fuel, splash, fine. Go tape. 69. I'm gonna up the track bar by 1, just because it was just a tiny bit too tight. 19-second pit stop. It's nowhere near fast. However, I'm starting on the pole for the final segment anyway, so why do I care? This is the reason why they changed things. To make it, your average finish is what determines your starting spot. But then Jimmy Johnson had one of the worst average finishes of, like, I think it was last year. Either last year or 2014. Freaking had it. Freaking got a really good spot. For no reason, even though his average finish was terrible. Look at all these guys who pit without taking any tires or anything. Yeah, it sucks for them. I'm gonna have fresher tires, especially for Matt Kenseth. He hasn't. I don't think he's pit at all. No, he's probably pit. I think he pit at the end of the first segment, but then that's it. No, that's not true, because he won the second segment. The green flag is in the air. We are underway here in the final segment of the All-Star race. I gotta hold these guys off for 1.5 more laps here. Greg Biffle tried looking low, and then I just fake a shot at the cannon in turn 4. We're coming to the white flag. 1 lap to go here in the All-Star race. I just wish that my first practice run was the actual race that I did, because it was really interesting. I had only won the last segment, and then I just freaking destroyed Kyle Busch in turn 3 as far as me hitting him. But as far coming out of turn number 4, I'm gonna win the All-Star race. Set a new fastest lap too.
Way to go, buddy. Great job. Awesome, buddy.
1 million credits, man.
Good bonus after that. Nice work out there, man. Excellent work, pal. You showed some real skills out there today.
Alright, so I'm winning the All-Star race here. Second lap time. Okay, so I win the All-Star race. Greg Biffle's second, Clint Boyer third, Matt Kenseth fourth, Kyle Busch rounds out the top 5. Then it's Tony Stewart, Jeff Gordon, Dale Jr. And Dale Jr. started 3rd or something. 4th? Yeah, he started 4th. Dropped back to 8th in 2 laps. And you have Casey Kane, Mark Martin rounds out the top 10. Then Juan Pablo Montoya, Carl Edwards, Truex Jr., Hornish Jr., Jimmy Johnson 15th, Brad Keselowski 16th, and last place is Kurt Busch. Alright, so that was the Sprint All-Star race. Pretty interesting as far as cars bouncing off the wall, me making Tony Stewart's car just absolutely jump in the air. That was really interesting. Didn't expect that to happen. And Greg Biffle almost died coming off of turn 4. I just got in and hit him. That would have caused a wreck. Okay. So next race is at Charlotte for the Coca-Cola 600. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you guys later.